All right, it's time to talk about Dennis Schroder, the man who's playing for more than just a spot in the Western Conference Finals. This guy is fighting for his NBA career. After bouncing around on 3 different teams over the last 2 seasons, Schroder's now playing for everything he's got. And when I say everything, I mean it. And with the playoffs heating up, Schroder knows that this could be his last shot at a long-term NBA contract. But here's the kicker. Our man Schroder actually turned down a jaw-dropping $84 million 4-year deal during his first stint with the Lakers. I mean, talk about confidence or sheer madness. But hey, that's what makes this story so captivating. The stakes are high, the pressure is on, and the competition is fierce. But can he rise up to the challenge and show us what he's made of? Or will this be the end of the road for his NBA career? Let's dive in and find out. But before we dive into his NBA career, let's rewind the clock to where it all began for the German point guard. Schroder's first professional basketball team was SG Braunschweig. In 2010, he joined Some Baskets Braunschweig, where he put up solid numbers, averaging 7.8 points, 2.1 assists, and 1.6 rebounds per game in the second-tier German league. The following season, Schroder had a breakout performance, averaging 17.8 points and 6.7 assists in 23 regular season games. He led his team to the playoffs, averaging 18.8 points and 5.1 assists over 4 games. In the 2012-2013 season, he played for the Phantoms Braunschweig and made a name for himself. In 32 games, he averaged 12 points, 3.2 assists, and 2.5 rebounds, all while playing just 25 minutes per game, which is pretty impressive for a young player. In fact, Schroder was so good that he was named the league's most improved player and the best young German player. But Schroder's success didn't stop there. In 2013, he was invited to play at the Nike Hoop Summit for the World Select Team, and before he even got to play there, he decided to declare for the 2013 NBA Draft. In June 2013, Schroder was selected by the Atlanta Hawks as the 17th overall pick in the 2013 NBA Draft. Schroder then proved his worth in the NBA as a reliable backup guard. He averaged over 10 points and 6 assists per game in his first 3 seasons in Atlanta. And in October 2016, he signed a 4-year, $70 million contract extension with the Hawks, solidifying his position on the team. As he continued to develop his game, he finally became a starter in his 4th and 5th seasons, averaging nearly 20 points per game. But in 2018, Schroder was traded to the Thunder in a 3-team deal involving the Hawks and the Philadelphia 76ers. Schroder then became the 6th man on the team, coming off the bench behind Russell Westbrook. The following season, he embraced the 6-man role again, this time behind the veteran all-star Chris Paul and the young and talented Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Schroder thrived in this role. He led the entire league in scoring off the bench, averaging a fantastic 18.9 points per game, also shooting a career-high 46.9% from the field and an impressive 38.5% from beyond the arc. But despite his stellar performance, he fell short of winning the NBA 6-Man of the Year award, ending up as the runner-up to Montrezl Harrell. In November 2020, he was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers in exchange for Danny Green and the draft rights to first-round pick Jaden McDaniels. And at the end of March, Schroder rejected the Lakers' $84 million contract extension. This is because he wanted to pursue a larger deal in the offseason as an unrestricted free agent, a decision that would prove to be a fatal mistake. During the regular season with the Lakers, Schroder was sidelined twice due to the league's COVID-19 health protocols, and he ended up missing a total of 7 games late in the season. He only started 61 games during the regular season, averaging 15.4 points and 5.8 assists per game, but his numbers dropped in the playoffs to 14.3 points and 2.8 assists, and the Lakers were eliminated in 6 games by Phoenix. During the offseason, the Lakers traded for point guard Russell Westbrook, and this was a signal that the Lakers would inevitably be moving on from Schroder, and that's exactly what happened. After declining a lucrative offer from the Lakers, Schroder found himself in search of a new team for the 2021-22 season. He landed with the Boston Celtics on a bargain one deal worth $5.9 million. With Kemba Walker out of the picture, Schroder was brought on to provide some much-needed depth in the backcourt. Schroder's stint in Boston didn't last long as he was traded, along with Enes Kanter, to the Houston Rockets in exchange for Daniel Tice. But his season was cut short when he was ruled out for the remainder of the year with a shoulder injury on March 29, 2022. Schroder then became a free agent, and on September 2022, the Lakers re-signed him to a 1-year deal worth $2.64 million. He had other options, but he chose the Lakers, stating that he had unfinished business in Los Angeles. That unfinished business may have to do with the fact that the Lakers failed to repeat as champions that season, but some speculate that it may also have to do with the big bundle of cash he left on the table during his previous negotiations with the Lakers. After signing with the Lakers, Schroder made a claim that they never offered him a contract extension, and the extension he was eligible to sign that season was worth a whopping $84 million for 4 years. Schroder said, end of the day, There never was a contract. There never was a contract. Never rejected anything. That's not true. However, reports say that the team did bring up the possibility of an extension back in February 2021. But Schroeder's side actually said they wanted to hold off on any talks until the offseason when he became a free agent. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would Schroeder turn down a chance to sign an extension worth over $80 million? Well, it seems like he was actually pretty chill about the whole thing. He even made a joke about it on his Instagram, posting a photo of himself holding his head in his hands and inviting his followers to make fun of him in the comments for fumbling the bag. But despite all that, Schroeder seemed pretty pumped about his new opportunity with the Lakers. He talked about his close relationship with Coach Darvin Ham, who he played for back in his rookie days with the Atlanta Hawks. Schroeder said, "I'm going to make sure everything I can do, I'll bring to the team to win ball games. Because Darvin knows. He's known me for 10 years now. He knows what I bring. And whatever it is, I'm going to do whatever to get the W and to finish the unfinished business." And maybe the business of basketball will treat him better this second time around in Los Angeles also. Schroeder is still valuable. In the recent Lakers' thrilling 117-112 win against the Warriors, Schroeder proved why he's still a valuable asset to the team. He stepped up when it mattered most, helping his team secure a crucial victory and steal home court advantage in their second-round playoff series. Schroeder's impact was undeniable, as he contributed 19 points to the scoreboard. Schroeder showcased his scoring prowess, shooting 5 of 10 from the field and an impressive 9 of 10 from the free throw line. Talk about clutch! In fact, he nailed 2 crucial free throws in the final moments of regulation, sealing the win for the Lakers. But it wasn't just about scoring. Schroeder also made his presence felt on the defensive end. He teamed up with versatile power forward Jared Vanderbilt to contain Warriors all-star point guard Stephen Curry. Now that's a tough assignment. Schroeder also chipped in 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and a steal. He made an impact in multiple facets of the game. This performance was undoubtedly his best of the postseason so far. The last time he had a game like this was when he dropped 21 points against the Minnesota Timberwolves in the play-in game, leading the Lakers to victory and securing their spot in the first round against the Memphis Grizzlies. But we have to remember that Schroeder has shown streaky scoring tendencies in the past, so it might be a bit optimistic to expect this level of production from him consistently moving forward. Cautionary tale. Schroeder could be seen as a cautionary tale for veteran role players that don't secure long-term deals in the NBA on the open market. He took a gamble, thinking he could boost his value by joining the Boston Celtics, but things didn't quite go according to plan. Schroeder's career seems to be following a similar path to the likes of Jeff Green and other veterans in the league. They're valuable players, no doubt about it, but they're forced to settle for veteran or mid-level exception deals season after season. But at 29 years old, Schroeder still has plenty of time left in his career to secure a long-term deal. But the question is, can he prove he's worth it? He's got to show that he's capable of playing at a high level consistently and contributing to his team's success. So what do you think? Do you believe Schroeder's path to big money contracts is now a thing of the past? Or is he worth another big contract? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for more NBA content coming your way. I'll catch you in the next one.